Afternoon, thanks for being here. I think we're fortunate that quite a lot of our players have played in Indian conditions before. A lot of players have played in the IPL, so familiar with conditions. So I suppose we do understand what is required to play good cricket under these conditions because of the vast number of experienced players we've got in our squad. I think a lot of sides at the moment are a bit of a transitional phase. A lot of test sides. You think of Australia with a few guys retiring, a few Indian players that have also moved on. The South African side, there are a few players that are no longer there. So I think quite a few of the top sides are going through that process at the moment. We know India is going to be tough under their conditions. We know although they've got some new young players, those players are also very good players, and they've got some match winners in their side, so we know that they are going to be a tough challenge for us. They are still very much in the plans. With it being such a long tour, we had to decide how best to manage our bowlers, and we felt that Dale and Morley, whether for them to be here for 75 days will be a tough ask, practicing day in, day out, expected to play the one days, expected to play the test matches, and it also does allow us an opportunity to develop the next year of fast bowlers, the guys like Kagiso, the Carl Abbotts, the Chris Morrises, the Mashant Langas. So it's a bit of a win-win situation for us, although the World T20 is important for us. It does allow us to look at those other options and keep those guys fresh as possible for the tests and the one days.
South Africa has travelled the best of all the teams around the world. What is it that makes the Proteas such a good travelling team, doing well away from it? What is that one factor you think as coach that South Africa does well, better than other teams?
I think the players enjoy each other's company for starters. I think there's a big camaraderie within the group. They enjoy each other's company. I suppose being from Africa, we used to being in tough places. Africa is not for sissies. Africa is a tough place. So for us to go to different countries is not such a big challenge for us. We really enjoy seeing the different cultures, meeting different people. We've got a really good nucleus of senior players who are really good people, that mixes easily with different cultures, with different people, and I think that's a big strength of our side, is that we really enjoy each other's company and we really enjoy meeting different people. Indian players are very good players of spin, we know that. South Africa have always come to India and our fast bowlers have been successful, so although spin is going to be a big factor during this series, it's important that our seamers start off really well for us. We've got 3 good spinners in the camp, experienced in Imran Tahir, and then 2 promising young spinners in Dane Pitt and Simon Harmer, and it will be a great experience for them to play against these players under these conditions in a high pressure environment. So I'm really looking forward to see how they're going, but like I've said, the seamers have done the business for us around the world, and I expect them to play a big part in this under these conditions as well. I think both sides will play pretty aggressively. I think it's within the captaincy and the leadership of Virat Kohli to play that brand of cricket. We saw a lot of that in Sri Lanka, and we saw that when we played against them in the World Cup. Their body language, the way they bowled was of an aggressive nature, and full credit to them. They've definitely taken that game forward, that part of the game forward. But look, I mean, both sides play within the limits of the game. It's going to be hard, tough, uncompromising cricket. We expect that from India, and they can expect the same from us. So I think we're both pretty laid-back teams, but both teams do have some fiery characters in it. Guys like Dale, guys like Virat Kohli, I suppose Ishant Sharma has been banned. He's obviously leading that way for the Indian side at the moment. But I expect it to be played in a good spirit, and I expect both teams to stay within the parameters of the game.